morning, welcome back to the channel, YouTube. I apologize, it's been a little while since I've posted or made any content. For those of you that have been following me, I'm sure you've noticed. It's not for lack of being busy. I've been going non-stop. Today we're going to bring home the newest member of the family. So stay along for the ride. Dad's on the way here. He's going to be my co-pilot today. I've got roughly a 7-hour drive ahead of me in good traffic. Unfortunately, they've been getting pounded by snow the last 24 hours, so just my luck. That's exactly what we're up against. Like I said, if you follow the channel, you'll notice behind me here something is missing. You'll know I had the LS sand rail for sale. It's officially gone. The rail is sold. We're going to make some changes to the channel, not just to the channel, but my personal life, heading a different direction with things. I am pursuing a lifelong goal, and it took moving and getting rid of a lot of things to try and make this happen today. Like I said, I was down there last week. I went and looked at what we're picking up today, test drove it. This has been a huge undertaking for me and a lot of time and effort and money in the works. Not only is the rail gone, it actually sold much quicker than I thought it would. The very first gentleman that showed up bought the car, cash in hand on the spot, so him and his family are off and enjoying the rail. So now I have an empty hole to fill. I'm definitely going to miss that car. It was a lot of fun. I didn't just stop there. 2 of the ATVs are gone. I've got 2 more currently for sale, and on top of that, my trailer is also gone. I sold the trailer, so I had to borrow one to go do what we're going to do today. Everything is set up here, so it's not nearly as nice as my trailer was, but it's approximately the same size, and we'll definitely get the job done. I may be limited as to what I can film today out of respect for someone else's personal property and home where I'm going to pick it up. This was a private party sale, so I may not film that at all. But I will definitely show you guys what I can. I'm super excited about this. It's an older toy, but it's something I was never sure I would achieve. Typical hardworking, blue-collar family man. I probably am in over my head with what I'm doing today. Time will tell. I'll definitely follow it with the channel, so stay tuned. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully Dad will be here soon. We can get this journey underway. Like I said, I've got kind of a long trip ahead of me today. I anticipate some severe slowdowns going through past like conditions today, so we'll hopefully we don't run into any issues. I actually had a U-joint just go out on the truck last week. On my way back, I had this nasty vibration coming through the pass. I can't believe the thing held together. I will see if I can find a couple pictures of it and share it with you. That thing absolutely imploded on me. I'm lucky I didn't drop the drive line doing 70 plus down the highway. So anyway, I'm sure a lot of people think I'm nuts getting rid of things. I'm definitely going to miss the rail. That was a lot of fun, and more importantly than that, I'm going to miss the friends and the people that I used to camp with and made friends with out there. Great group of guys. I'm definitely going to miss all of you out there. But this has just kind of been a lifelong dream of mine. It's something that's been wanting to pursue. It's been on the back of my mind, been saving for it for a long time. So we're going to see where it goes. I'm going to chase it. Life is short. I would encourage all of you, chase your dreams, chase your goals. Tomorrow's not promised. If you know me personally, you know I lost my little sister almost 6 years ago next month, and it's really changed my outlook on just life in general. So don't let people tell you you can't achieve things that are maybe seem like a ridiculous dream. Shoot for the stars, guys. It can happen. You can make it happen, and I'm about to show you. Stick with me. All right, YouTube, here we are approaching Central Oregon. See, we found a little bit of snow, but I managed to find a route around most of it. Anyway, we're a little over halfway on our journey. Co-pilot over here keeping me awake. We're gonna continue on. Definitely some beautiful countryside. I haven't seen this part of Oregon myself before. Usually stick along the coast, riding in the sand, but here we are. Anyway, all is smooth sailing at this point. Keep at it and give you an update as we get closer. What's up, YouTube? Here we are in the middle of nowhere, Oregon. Pulled over, the sun came out, pulled over to take a little roadside lunch break, check out the scenery, and yeah, we'll be back on the road soon. Kind of scenic, seeing all the snow-capped mountain range all around. I stand over here. Hopefully the width's all right there with the boards. That'll be the... I just kind of guessed.
Yeah, well, having to fall off.
It's pretty good over here. How about that side?
Good here.
Okay. I don't know.
Keep coming. Keep on.
A little more. Stop.
Right there. Coming up now.
Is he?
Yeah.
You all right, you
On my
think?
side.
Okay.
You're right there.
Ooh, that's a tight fit, boys.
Back Looks width,
Looks good. Looks good. How we looking?
Good here.
Try that, or should we come a little further forward, or what do you think?
Remember that motor's right
Right.
there. It's the heaviest part of the car. Maybe go just a little bit more.
Okay.
Right now you're just over the rear axle.
Right about there, you think?
Really good. And I think now he can open the door if he
Okay.
needed to.
Perfect. All right, guys, well, there you have it. If you didn't notice, we finally got it all in and loaded. Didn't have time to do the big reveal. This is the new toy. This is what's going home. It's been a quite a journey down here. We had some issues with the Duramax. I got some funky shifting and TCM codes going on. It's I'd be lying if I said this was a cakewalk. This is trip tickle, much longer to get down here than it should have. Still got a check engine light on. Don't know what's going on with the Duramax. It's at least shifting right for now. Fingers crossed we're staying the night down here tonight. I'm exasperated. Lord willing, she'll get us home tomorrow. And I can deal with things from there. But this is the big reveal. This is the new toy. Anyway, one thing at a time. Like I said, I'm focused on getting this car home. We'll get it unloaded, and I can spend a bunch of time talking about it, talk about how we came to this, where we're at with it, and show you the car. I'm super amped up about it. I'm just really nervous at this point about getting her back home. But yeah, one way or another, we'll make it happen. some different road conditions this morning. But anyway, we're gonna keep trucking along. Here we are, guys, finally out of the white stuff, into just the wet stuff. About halfway home. Fueling up. This has definitely been a trip. So far the Duramax is doing all right. I was able to clear the TCM codes last night. I don't know if it was a fluke thing or if I got an issue to deal with when we get home, but we'll figure it out then. Take another look at the car, make sure everything's riding all right. It's definitely a nerve-wracking trip pulling in an expensive vehicle through the snowy pass. So I had to borrow this trailer. I had issues with the trailer along the way as well. One of the brakes actually gave out. It was snug. Got all hung up, drug it to death until it basically imploded. Had to pull one of the wheels off on the side of the road, let that all fall apart. So I'm one brake shy of what we were, but we're working our way through the issues. We'll get her home eventually. Thing appears to be riding as it should. I don't see any movement, so we're good there. Lord willing, get this bad boy home, get it unloaded this afternoon so we can get a better look at it. I know the kids are super anxious to see Daddy's new toy.
Hardly contain himself. That's the inner Brian right there.
Those mirrors. Pa's first time driving a Lamborghini. Not you can do terribly fast in the neighborhood, obviously.
No, I'm
Get downshifted into first, revs itself. Darn weather won't cooperate. Feel that all-wheel drive turn.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Be an absolute blast once I get it out on an open road.
Yeah, let's try.
Reminds me of the way that Ferrari F430 downshifts hard like that.
Does it?
Put a grin on your face, nothing will. Here we are at home, officially got the car unloaded. My wifey's very first ride in the Lambo. Just quick little one around the block because the weather sucks. Here we go. And we're just putzing.
How do you like it?
Pretty crazy.
Crazy Turner adventures.
Pretty cool. What you think, Mama? Ready for date night?
Oh, yeah. The weekend with the kids, yeah. Your son looking sure he's got his car.
I think my 7-year-old approves.
Yeah.
What do you think, pal?
Daddy, could you keep this up here?
That's your Lambo?
Yeah, I want you to keep it up here.
You keep it up in there?
Yeah.
All right,
Would
we'll see.
stay
How
there.
about you hold on to it while we drive, though?
Keep
All right. Do you
it-
approve? Give me 2 thumbs up if you approve. All right. Let's roll.
Daddy, could I
Well, as you can see, the weather is absolutely terrible. I finally got this thing in the garage, got it dried off a little bit, give you a little bit better look at it. This is what we sold everything for. Thanks for following me on the little journey. It was definitely one for the memory bank. Finally got the car home. I couldn't be happier with it. It's far from perfect. It's a 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo. 32,000 miles on it. It has been driven a little bit. It's got the LP bumper cover on the front there. The car isn't completely without issue. Luckily, most of it is very minor cosmetic stuff. There are a couple little rock chips here and there. A little bit of wear on the driver's seat bolster. We're talking minor stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. One of the things that really caught me about the car is the leather dash in this car for an 04 is in absolutely fantastic condition. I've looked at several of these that were just curled up. The leather was dried and pulling away, and they just look terrible. This car has been garage kept, very well maintained. I couldn't be happier with it. Anxious to get it out on the road, get a little seat time. Got the original tool kits in the front. Even got the Lamborghini original driving gloves, leather driving gloves in there. The wheels are probably the most annoying piece of the car for me. I've got we're gonna take care of that real soon. I'll make a whole video of that. I can't believe somebody did it to a car like this. See if I can find a spot. I actually cleaned the back side of this wheel. You can see somebody actually painted this with that skin that you can peel off the wheels, originally the silver. They absolutely look terrible. I can't believe you would cheap out on a car like this and do that. They'd even got it all over the wheel center caps. I actually cleaned this one up already. They're like $250, $300 for a set of 4 of those caps. I just can't believe you would do something like that to a car like this. But anyway, they did. So I'm gonna get these wheels powder coated, nice clean gloss black, get them all cleaned up and freshened up. Other than that, looks really good. Check out the inside. This is the e-gear system. This is the first generation of the Gallardo, as many would point out. It's got flaws, should have gone for the LP model. I stretched myself to afford this. This is going to be a learning experience for me, as it is. Aftermarket stereo system in there. Really clean, really clean. I said very, very minor wear. It's still soft and really well conditioned on the bolsters, but if you could nitpick anything about the interior part, that would be it. Well, this is a dream come true for me. I'm lucky to even be able to afford something like this. Yes, there are better, newer, faster cars out there. They're not in my price range. I got what I would consider a phenomenal deal on this car. Given the current inflated COVID pricing and market, I would say I got a pre-COVID price, and we'll leave it at that. The Lamborghini V10 sounds phenomenal. This is a factory exhaust for now. Maybe something we mess with in the future for sure. Lamborghini definitely kept these cars very tame from the factory, and doesn't do the motor justice. One of the reasons I went with the pre-LP cars is absolutely hands down because of the sound that these things make compared to the Audi motor in '09. So a large part of the ownership, of my ownership of this vehicle, is going to be absolutely DIY everything I can. Now, that being said, there are very expensive parts on these cars. There will be things that I cannot do, that I'm going to be stuck finding a mechanic or having someone else deal with. That being said, there are a lot of parts that cross-reference to VW, Audi components. There are different things you can find out there, and things that I will be able to do myself as far as service and maintenance of this car goes. So I will do everything that I can. So there should be lots of videos. Hopefully the good weather is just around the corner with spring approaching. Super excited to get this thing out. Already networking online with guys to meet up at some of these exotic car events. Hopefully see some other wicked cool rides out there. Maybe they'll let me tag along with them, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks again for following me on the journey, guys. Hope it was kind of fun. It was definitely, like I said, one for the memories for Dad and I. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.